Live from the star-filled International Ballroom of the Beverly Hilton Hotel. Welcome
to the 4th Annual AAFSies
Awards. And now your host for the evening, ladies and gentlemen,
Christopher Bug.
All right, there we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2020 AAFSies. My name is Christopher Bug, and I will be your host for tonight. Thank you all, first of all, for joining us on this wonderful evening to celebrate the amazing staff we have at AAFS. This is our first virtual AAFSies, so there may be a few technical hiccups along the way, per se, but I'm not worried whatsoever because I know every SCG has the utmost of confidence and patience and understanding that can only be attained by dealing with the most unresponsive AAFS technology. And so I know things have been a little tricky with the pandemic lately. A lot of us miss being an AAFS. I know I do. There's something truly magical about experiencing a beautiful chaos of a swim shift or seeing members bond together during camping trips and even hearing Christian's mediocre guitar playing in the clubhouse. It's what makes AAFS AAFS. And we'll get back to there slowly and safely. And tonight is a night to celebrate AAFS. That's why we have some lovely evening planned for you with some great entertainment. We have live music from Cole Martin, Drew Gregory, and the Birds of Chicago, as well as some hilarious live comedy from Adam Schwartz. And of course, there'll be awards given out to recognize those amazing people who go that extra mile to make AAFS what it really is. And it is noted, our award winners are encouraged to say a few words upon receiving their AAFSies. Please try to keep soliloquies to a minimum, okay? We have a lot of amazing material to get through tonight, so if you could keep it brief, like Liam's love life, that'd be great. Thank you. And it is noted that the statue that the AAFSie winners will be receiving is actually the creation of Zane Stelmanchuk, a longtime AAFS member who recently transitioned into a volunteer position. Zane, the statue design is based off the characters Zane created in his epic story, Vial of Terror, which is an animated web series of the stop motion that explores the constant battle between good and evil heroes and villains from comic books, movies, and video games. So thank you, Zane, for all your help with that. And be sure to check out his YouTube channel, ZS Films. There should be a link in the chat that Christian will be posting. And also check out the AAFS movie channel, which is awesome as well. Now, without further ado, let's move on to our first award. Presenting the Volunteer of the Year Award, we have Tanya McLeod, the president of the Seneve family. Seneve has made an immeasurable impact on the autism community in Calgary, and AAFS is so glad to have them here as a friend tonight.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much, Chris. So as you said, my name's Tanya, and I'm super, super happy to be here. I always enjoy attending the AAFSies and I'm just a huge fan of AAFS and all that AAFS stands for. An organization with a mission of friendship is just awesome. So, want to just send a huge shout out to Dean and the whole team for everything they're doing to keep people connected and engaged. And this AAFSies event is no exception. So I have the tremendous pleasure of presenting the first award. Before I do that, I don't want to talk a lot about the Seneve Family Foundation. I just want to point out there's a link on the right-hand side of your screen when we're out of presentation mode where you can see the name Seneve. And if you want to learn a little bit more about what we do here in Calgary at the Ability Hub and some of the things we're up to, I invite you to go to that link, and we've got our impact report there and a link to our website so you can learn and hear all about Seneve. But tonight is not about Seneve. Tonight is about the AAFSies. So as Chris mentioned, I am presenting the Volunteer of the Year Award, which is given to the volunteer who's gone above and beyond their required duties and regularly donates and commits their time to involve themselves with AAFS members and culture. And so I have been eagerly anticipating opening the envelope. So if somebody can everyone do their own drum roll, please. We have the winner, two winners. Zach Courier and Liam Laidlaw. Come on up to the stage. Hey, Zach. Congratulations.
Hello, Tanya. Thank you. I'm glad to be a part of AS. I've made a ton of friendships in the last, I guess, year and a half that I've been a part of it. So I'm glad to have made the friendships that I've had and be a part of the organization. So thanks for everything that you guys do. And just, yeah, I was not expecting this. So appreciate it and appreciate the recognition.
Well, congratulations and thanks for everything you do.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Imagine I'm handing you the wonderful trophy.
Thank you. I got it. Okay. So I'll let you get back to it. So thank you.
Okay, thanks, Zach. Have a good time.
Liam is an amazing volunteer in stepping out, Dean said. So thank you, Liam. Even though you're not here, we are very grateful for everything you've done for AFS. Now, moving on to our next presenter. Presenting the role model and MacGyver AFSies, we have the Youth in Philanthropy Initiative with Harlow, Quinn, Ava, and Candace. They won $5,000 for AFS last year when they shared AFS story as part of their YPI program. And Candace is also a past winner of the Volunteer of the Year award. So put your hands together for the YPI crew.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hope you all are doing well and staying safe. As you know, we did win the YPI for AFS. It was something very special to both me and Harlow because Kimberly, who you must know, she attends AFS quite a bit.
To kick everything off, we have a really bad joke from Quinn. So
Ready for this?
Oh no.
Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
why?
He was outstanding in his field. I know. Bravo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing joke.
That's clapworthy. Okay.
Mhm.
So let's get right into it then.
Yeah, it's time for you guys to win awards.
All right. So Ava will be I'm doing the first one. So the first award is the MacGyver Award, given to the people above all odds in chaotic and tricky situations, manage to pull together to make a truly stellar or memorable activity. So the winners for the MacGyver Awards are...
Drum roll.
Oh yes, drum roll.
Yeah.
All right. The winner is Mark de Guzman.
Oh, no, the other one, Eva. Other one.
Yes, the AFS leadership team. Woo!
Yay!
So
All right. And then, Harlow, do you want to read out why?
The winner of the MacGyver Award is the AFS leadership team for dealing with a global pandemic and ensuring that AFS continue to operate and support our community. So thank you guys so much.
Yay!
Yay.
People.
All right. Now, Quinn, you're going to announce the next one.
Is anybody coming up?
Oh,
No?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dean
Yeah.
will...
Right. I've invited everybody on the leadership up. Can you guys come on up to stage?
Hello.
There. I think everybody should have a thing. Everybody come on up here. I'm going to step off. This is your guys' thank you. In watching everything this team did to help everybody, keep everybody safe, get programs going, get everybody supported is just amazing. But I'll have more to say about that later. So I'm going to let these guys.
Yeah, so thank you, everybody. I mean, it hasn't been easy this year, obviously, for a lot of reasons and for a lot of people. But, you know, if it wasn't for the, 7 other people that are on the lead team, aside from myself, then I feel like things would have gone a lot differently. And I really appreciate all the work everybody's done. And I appreciate myself and I appreciate AFS. So thanks, everybody.
Well said. Thank you, Christian.
Well done, Christian.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Kelsey. Thank you, Aaron, Brittany, Anique, Scott.
I feel like I'm in the Mickey Mouse Club.
No, this is the weirdest Brady Bunch episode I've ever seen. All right.
Do we look down that?
Or the Brady Bunch.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch?
Yeah.
Brady Bunch.
Okay, how do I get off of here?
You click your camera and your mic. All right, Quinn, take the lead this time.
Cool. So the next award is a role model award. This is given to a person who always the best they can possibly be by presenting themselves to the peers in the best possible fashion. And the award goes to
Drum roll.
Drum roll.
The
All right,
award
Ava, go
goes
for it.
to Mark de Guzman and Connor. Sorry, 1 minute. Connor Fedosman.
Awesome.
Congratulations, you two.
Yay!
All right, Harlow, why don't you read out why these two amazing people won these awards?
Connor has the ability to connect with members and really get to know them. When he is spending time with a member, he is completely invested in that time, and that continues outside of work as well. Over COVID, he spent extra time virtually with a member working on their sign language skills. His kindness, gentle spirit, and calm demeanor makes him a role model for all. So thank you so much, Connor.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thanks,
All right, you want to
everybody.
read out the other one too, Ava or Harlow?
And then Mark exemplifies what a role model is at all times. He has the ability to get into members' worlds and connect with them and their interests. He doesn't mind being silly with members, but can also switch when members want to have a serious conversation. Mark is versatile in his approach, and that contributes to his ability to be an amazing role model. So thank you guys both so much.
Oh man.
So
You
Mark,
included the same sentence with
unfortunately,
Mark.
sorry, go ahead,
Good.
Connor.
I'm just flattered to be honored in the same sentence as Mark. That's a big deal to me. So, sweet.
That's amazing. All right, and sadly, Mark isn't able to come up onto screen. He's in the chat right now, though. So congratulations, you two.
Congratulations, everyone. Thank you for all your hard work, all of you. And now we are actually going to get on to our very first entertainment of the act. And our first performer hails from Central Alberta, and he plays a wide variety of country music and has been performing for over 6 years, which is twice as long as most marriages. So please put your hands together for the awesome Cole Martin.
Whatever it tells you when it's live. Alrighty. I want to say thank you very much for being part of the Autism and Asperger Friendship Society. And I'm very honored to be playing some tunes for you guys tonight. So I'm going to sing you a song I wrote. This is called BC Beautiful. I hope you enjoy it. Gray ocean sky, birds flying high down the coast. Don't know where they're going. The west breeze strong and cold. She's about to go. She's heading home, she's on her way. Mountains to her sides, ocean to the west of her, and the sunrise felt nice. She's BC beautiful, from Alberta strong. Together we can make it clear, gonna make this place our home. Big blue sky, island girl by my side over gravel road. Winds of change are blowing, closer without knowing, feels just like home. My lonely home is slowly growing beneath the big blue sky. Plains to the east of me, gold fields far and wide.
my second song, I'm going to sing you another original tune. This is a song I wrote a little bit ago called On the Wrong Side of the Covers. Thanks. I'm gonna see my baby tonight. Oh, I'm gonna hold her tight. Sundown, some light. I'm gonna see my baby tonight. Been a long time since I told you what's on my mind. It's about time you and I walk that line. I'm gonna hold her in my arms, gonna treat her like a man ought to be treating a woman. On my knees, tell that woman what it means to me. Life that we have above all other. Yeah, I'm gonna lay it down or never make you wonder. Gonna spend a little time on the wrong side of the covers. Well, Lord, I seen the light. The moment I looked in her eyes, I know you just can't fight. Natural feeling so right. She knows just where I stand. She can feel it when I hold her hand. Steady and true, like an old pine tree on a piece of land. I'm gonna hold her in my arms, gonna treat her like a man ought to be treating a woman. Yeah, I'm gonna get down on my knees, tell that woman what it means to me. Life we can have above all others. Yeah, I'm gonna lay it down and never make you wonder. Gonna spend a little time on the wrong side of the covers. On the wrong side of the covers. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, my last song this evening is going to be an old tune. It's an oldie goldie, actually. My dad raised us on a lot of old movies and some westerns too. And this is one of my favorite songs on all of them. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? It's called Big Rock Candy Mountains. One evening as the sun went down, the jungle fire was burning. Down a track came a hobo hiking, and he said, boys, I'm not turning. I'm headed for a land that's far away, beside the crystal fountains. So come with me, we'll go and see the Big Rock Candy Mountains. In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, there's a land that's fair and bright, where the handouts grow on bushes, and they sleep out every night. Where the boxcars all are empty, and the sun shines every day. Oh, the birds and the bees and the cigarette trees, lemonade springs where the bluebird sings in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, all the cops have wooden legs, and the bulldogs all have rubber teeth, and the hens lay softball eggs. The farmers' trees are full of fruit, and the barns are full of hay. I'm bound to go where there ain't no snow, where there ain't no fall, wind don't blow in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, you never change your socks, and the little streams of alcohol come trickling down the rocks. There ain't no short-handled shovels, no axes, saws, or picks. I'm gonna stay where you sleep all day, where they hung the jerk who invented work in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. I'll see you all this coming fall in the Big Rock Candy Thank you guys very much for listening. Hope you have a great evening.
Awesome. Thank you, Cole. That was some good old country music, which I always appreciate. And now, next we have presenting the Community Architect Superhero of Acceptance on behalf of Member Award. We have the team from Outfox magazine. And Outfox and AAFS met at a comedy event in June and became fast friends. And now a wonderful partnership has blossomed together between the two. So please put your hands together for the Outfox squad.
Hey, everybody. Hope you're having a great night. Cole, that was awesome. So amazing that with technology, we can have live music from our homes. So I'm so honored to be joining you from Bowmanville, Ontario. I'm just east of Toronto. I'm the founder and publisher of Outfox. And as he mentioned, we met through that comedy night. And our next issue will be a celebration of Calgary. We have several AAFS members who are writers, illustrators, and our ASD superstar in the next issue of Outfox. So I'm here with the Outfox mascot. Here he is. He's a hedgehog. He's a bit grumpy, so I'm lucky enough that he even showed up. He's the one who's going to be whispering the answers to me. His name, like our MC, happens to be Bug. Say hello, Bug. Really grumpy. Jeez. See, like I told you. But I think it's the lights, although I kind of like the bright lights. So anyway, the first award is for the community architect. It's given to the person whose involvement has played a significant role in the development and betterment of AAFS community and culture. You ready? And the AAFSie goes to... What'd you say? All right. Aaron D'Souza and Scott Godfrey. Let me tell you a bit about them. Aaron came to the AAFS family with open arms and immediately took on the role of being a community architect. His love and passion for members is unmatched. Aaron always has ideas to improve and the ability to see the bigger picture. Would you like to say? And Scott. Community partners for AAFS. If a member has an idea of a program, he goes above and beyond to figure out how to make that happen. He forms long-lasting relationships and businesses. Congratulations, guys.
Wow, thank you very much. I'm speechless. I'm really speechless. This has been a really hard year for many of us, both personally and professionally. It's wonderful to have a little bit of positivity. Thank you so much for the award. I'm thankful. I'm grateful that that I've been selected for this. AAFS culture means a lot to me, and I guess it does show in everything that I try to do. I try to embody the AAFS culture. So thank you, and I'd like to also thank my wife there, she told me not to do this, so I am going to do this. And there is Rosie D'Souza and Shia D'Souza back there, but you may not be able to see them through the plants. But thank you very much. I'll pass this over to Scott.
Okay. Hey, everyone. Like Aaron said, it has been a challenging and not an easy year. And I don't think I'm really grateful. And I'm really grateful to have won this award with Aaron. Aaron knows why, and some people know why. And sometimes when things are hard, you just got to roll up your sleeves and do stuff because people need things. And Aaron made so much happen for us. I mean, I know the lead team, but I can say, and I didn't have a chance to say on stage, that the lead team, we got given the green light by Dean and Aaron to get stuff done because it needed to be done. And this award is about it's about one of my best friends, Bryce, who's sitting here. Yeah. It's about Antoine Gasper. It's about Alex Hearns. It's about Kimmy Beaner. It's about Connor May, who came and volunteered and is now one of the best SEGs ever, because our community is. I just wear bow ties and look good, and it's our members. And we get community partners. When you find out they want to help, they do. Thank you. It's just, this means a lot for a lot of different reasons. And I'm going to kill Dean for keeping this big a secret when we get off the stage. So if he goes missing, it's my fault. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, congratulations, Scott. I'm going to shake your hand. Oh. There we go. And a big hug. Absolutely. Congratulations.
Yeah. And now, I hope Bug's ready to tell me who is the winner of the Superhero of Acceptance Award. It's given to members of the community who continually accept others unconditionally and promote acceptance in their everyday life. The winners are, can you tell us again, Bug? Sorry, can you repeat that? Okay, I got it. The winners are Sonia Larison, Callum Visser, and Dean Savota. Sonia, upon meeting Sonia, you'll immediately feel at ease and know who you are with, someone you can trust wholeheartedly and be yourself around. She's authentically herself and encourages that quality in everyone around her. We have Callum Visser, who always goes above and beyond to make everyone feel welcome. Last year, he took an extra special interest in learning ASL so that he would be able to chat with other members who only use ASL, and our Dean. He's the executive director of the Autism Asperger's Friendship Society, and this is his first ever AAFSie. Dean is the reason we're here tonight, and his passion and dedication to the organization is exceptional. His determination and drive are inspiring and equally motivating. He says, thank you for everything, Dean.
Well, thanks, guys.
It's caught me off guard. I'm not allowed to get AAFSies. Thanks everybody who's a part of this. It means a lot to me. I think especially in this award, I think acceptance is the major piece of my life and everything I try to live day to day. So thank you everybody. I get to talk later, so I'll be back after. Callum can't be here, but yeah, Callum's amazing. I think Callum's here. Callum, did you get an invitation? Can you come up on stage? I saw you on the list, but I'll pop back and we'll see if we get Callum back up again. Thank you everybody. It means a lot.
Hello, everybody. Bug and I are back. Okay, can we see your face, Bug? No, he's not going to show his face, but he will whisper the answer. So the Everest of Advocacy goes to what the award is given to a staff who continually go above and beyond to advocate for members of the AAFS community. The winners are Ellen Hoban and Ryan Staines. Ellen continually develops meaningful and lasting relationships with members. Since she's developed these relationships, she's able to understand the needs and wants of members easily and helps them to advocate for themselves or does it on their behalf. And Ryan, he's very calm and a collected person, and members sense this about him. His upbeat personality draws people to him and allows open and honest communication to flow. Ryan will go to the extra mile to help members and encourages staff to follow suit. Ryan and Ellen, congratulations.
Oh, hello. Thank you. I really don't know what to say. Thank you. Oh, here. Yes. This is Echo. Echo is going to accept the award on my behalf.
We will move right on along. We have our second performer of the night, and he is an autist known for his deadpan delivery and hilarious anecdotes about his experiences on the autism spectrum. He has traveled across the country touring his hit show Asperger's, A Tale of a Social Misfit, and has also appeared in the Winnipeg Comedy Festival. Live from Winnipeg, I give you the incredibly talented Adam Schwartz.
Hi, thanks, Chris. Can everyone hear me okay? So when I was 12, my mom called me to the kitchen and said, I've got some bad news. And I said, what? We're out of Pop-Tarts? And she was like, no, honey, you've got autism. And I thought for a second, thank God. So does that mean we still have Pop-Tarts? I just thought that meant I was predisposed to being an autist. So I tried my hand at finger painting. That didn't work. I tried my hand at pottery. That didn't work so well either. I wasn't even the best artist in the class. That was Kyle. But doing stand-up comedy, I feel like I finally found my art. I've never felt more artistic than I do right now. So as many of you guys know, one thing that's really difficult when you've got autism is grooming. Can I ask you guys a question? Don't you guys hate getting toothpaste on your shirt? The only thing worse than getting toothpaste on your shirt is not getting toothpaste on your shirt, because then the rest of the day you're left wondering whether or not you brushed your teeth. Okay, there's one thing worse, which is leaving the house with your shirt on inside out or backwards which sometimes happens when you've got autism. And the worst place for grooming has got to be the men's locker room. Let me start off by saying that some places it's okay to be naked, such as the bedroom, with the lights off and your socks on, the doctor's office, if you're the patient, and the shower. Otherwise, you should never be naked for more than 3 Mississippis. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. But there's some guys at my gym who walk around buck naked, whether it's weighing themselves or having a conversation or even playing Sudoku. Couldn't they put on some gitch? Rules are super important for people with autism, and this goes against everything we've been taught. Here's some more rules. You should never go up to a woman and ask them if they're pregnant. They may be, but you shouldn't ask. But if you do, you can be quick on your feet and be like, you know. Is it your time to... Are you due for a pay raise because you've been working your tail off? You should also never go up to a woman and ask them if it's their time of the month. No matter how irritating or irritable they seem, you should never ask. But if you do, you can be quick on your feet and be like, you know, is it your time of the month to pay your hydro bill? You should also never ask a woman if they're on a diet. No matter how much you think they should be, you shouldn't ask. They don't appreciate it. But if you do, you can be quick on your feet and be like, you know, are you going to gluten-free diet? Because I want to take you for pizza. You guys have been such a great audience. I'll give you guys a bonus rule. When someone goes around showing off pictures of their grandchildren and saying, aren't they the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? You should never say, I've seen better. I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking, wow, you're super buff. You must go to the gym at least once or twice a year. I do. Can I ask you guys a question? What's your favorite machine at the gym? My favorite machine at the gym is a water fountain. I can go in there so long. And everyone's always impressed by my athletic prowess. They're like, are you going to be there much longer? Are you almost done there? And I just keep on trucking. When someone gets too close to me in line, I'm like, look, buddy, I've got this. I don't need you to spot me. But for some reason, I don't do very well with ladies. I mean, I'm a real catch. I've got a university degree, a steady paycheck. My mom says I look pretty good when I shave. But whenever I go up to a woman to make small talk, it doesn't go very well. Like this one time, I went up to this woman at the bar. I was like, what color are your eyes? And she said, hazel. I said, that's a nut. And for some reason, that didn't go very well. And one time, I went up to this woman who's dressed up in purple. I said, you look like a grape. Let's make jelly. And for some reason, that didn't go very well either. I'm not even good at making small talk after I've gone on a date with a woman. Like this one time, I went on this date with this woman, and afterwards I said, what's your favorite dinosaur? I know, it's way too early in the relationship to ask someone that. You shouldn't ask someone that until you've ever met their parents or planning on moving in together. Besides, it's a bit of a redundant question. After all, everyone's favorite dinosaur is a pterodactyl. But she said her favorite dinosaur was a mastodon. What am I going to do with that information? I'm not even... One woman did try to set me up. When I asked why we would be a good couple, me and her friend, she said, because you guys are both socially awkward. You wouldn't go up to a plump person and be like, you should go to my friend because you guys are both candidates for type 2 diabetes. And you wouldn't go up to someone and be like, you should go to my friend because neither one of you are very clever. Yet she had no problem going with me and telling me I should go to her friend because we're both socially awkward. Then she realized that no one likes people who are socially awkward, not even people who are socially awkward. So me and her friend did eventually meet with this brilliant conversation where we stared deeply into each other's chests. Well, I stared at her chest when I was talking. When she was talking, she just looked at the ground. At one point, when I went to the washroom, I don't think she even noticed, because when I got back, she was still talking. So, online dating is supposed to be great for people with autism, because it gives you more time to think about your answers. And some women try to reassure me that dating is tough for everyone. They're like, yeah, Adam, but I don't know whether I should swipe left, right, or left. Where are all the nice guys out there? I'm like, I'm wide open. I'm right over here. So I messaged this one girl. I said, hey. 5 seconds later, she messaged me back, hi. So 3 weeks later, I messaged her, how's it going? I'm such silly pants. I should have said, what do you think we should buy Mom for Mother's Day? It didn't help. So I tried joining a small Jewish dating website called JDate. I was able to fill out the first part right. I was able to give them my name, my credit card information. Where it got tricky was when it asked for my occupation. The choices were doctor, lawyer, or businessman. When I tried to click other, it kept saying access denied. You're a disappointment to your mother. It's like, how did they know? So I had to join Christian Mingle instead. I hope I meet a nice Jewish girl in there. I get it. I'm no woman's first choice. There's no woman out there who are like, I'm sick of all those rich, successful, hunky hunks. Where can I find a guy with autism? Because they're so plain looking and boring and poor. I bet listening to him could cure my insomnia. He's going bald. Hubba bubba. So, the good thing about online dating is it allows you to meet many more people, which is great because I'm kind of picky about the woman I'm willing to date. I'm only willing to date 3 types of women: Swedish, Spanish. Dead people is where I draw the line. I reject them. They don't reject me. Although there was this one time, I messaged this woman, and I thought she was ghosting me. Turns out she was ghosting everyone. But don't feel too sorry for me. I do pretty well with the ladies for someone with autism. You know the whole baseball dating before? As autistic, we have our own baseball dating before. First base is a hug, and second base is a hug, and third base is a hug. And I'm real Casanova. After all, I went to second base twice last week. Booyah! Who's the man? This guy. So I also tried joining a small autistic dating class put on by Autism Society of Manitoba. They taught some really important things, like you need to put on deodorant whenever you leave the house, or that you should always put on deodorant after going to the gym. And they also taught us how to make small talk. This is what that class looked like. So today we're going to talk about how to make small talk. Isaac, do you want to go first? You've got a really nice smile, like my mom. No, girls do not want to be compared to your mom. Jacob, do you want to go next? You've got a really great leather purse. Why, thank you. Do you know that it takes 6 cows to make a leather purse? No, girls do not want to know how many cows are in the leather purse. Adam, do you want to go next? I like trains. That's great, but that's not really a compliment. Do you want to try again? Trains are made of metal and go toot toot. Having autism, there's lots of jobs I can't do. Like, you couldn't be a server because you've got sensory overload issues. You can't exactly go up to a large table and be like, can everyone be quiet? I can't take your order if you all keep talking. That's it. No food for you. And I also couldn't be an actor because I have a hard time reading and showing emotions. This is what it would look like. Begin scene. Guess what? What? There's a 15% discount on Giant Tiger. Wow. End scene. Next scene. Guess what? What? You just won the lottery. Wow. End scene. Begin scene. King Kong is climbing up the Empire State Building. Oh no. End scene. And one job I'd be great at, however, is air traffic control, because I'm so monotone No one can ever tell when I'm freaking out. You might want to make a left. Those two planes are going to collide. People often wonder whether they should come out about their autism in the workplace. Well, when you've got autism, like I do, it's really a no-brainer. After all, there's lots of things that are easier to hide than my autism, like being 9 months pregnant, or being wanted for murder, or having a wooden peg leg. And when I disclosed about my disability to get some accommodations in the workplace, told my supervisor that I was autistic, he was like, no, you're not. I said, I'm pretty sure I would know if I've got autism or not. He's like, oh yeah? If you had autism right now, you'd be in Las Vegas making millions of dollars. And then I told another supervisor, and he was like, oh yeah? Then who won the 1964 World Series? I explained that I wasn't that kind of autistic person. What I think he wanted was Google. And then he was like, hey, Carl, get a hold of me. And then Carl was like, oh, yeah? Then what am I thinking? Hey, Carl, Adam says he's got autism. And then Carl was like, oh, yeah? Then what am I thinking right now? And I'd be like, probably video games. It was like, wow, you really can read minds. So if I had to give you guys a performance review as an audience, I'd say I really appreciate you guys coming. You guys are a bit slow on some of the jokes, but I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam, for that hilarious performances. Very well timed, of course. And now we will move right along. There we go. Camera is working. So next, presenting the founder's address, we have the nicest and most understanding boss one could ever ask for, the executive director of AAFS and sneakily hard last name to pronounce, Dean Svoboda.
So I was waiting for an applause track, Christian. I don't know where my applause was. Thanks, Chris. It's great to have you here. There we go. There. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks everybody for being here. This event to me means more than most events throughout the year. I think we get all these people typically in a physical room, and I think everybody when they had events this year worried about what is this going to look like virtually. And I think how this event looks virtually is basically how AAFS looks. The last while, of course, has been pretty hard, but we were throwing a curveball, and instead of ending up with a broadcast or an event, we end up with music coming up from the Bird of Chicago, from Nashville. We have Adam here live from Winnipeg. Former AAFSie himself, AAFSie winner himself, Chris Bug, able to MC from Toronto. Jackie Brown joining from Ontario. I know we've got some folks from all over, and I think that's AAFS in a nutshell. As we get throwing a curveball and we knock it out of the park. And I think the efforts we put together and the time that everybody here puts into things over the last 7 months, it has been really difficult for everybody. For me, it's really been inspiring to watch the reaction of how everybody around us responded to this. The lead board and team deciding how and when to close our doors early on, asking over and over again, what about our community? What about our members? What about our staff? How do we support the people we're laying off? How do we support our families? Many of whom already struggle. I know I've talked to a lot of families who early on were, well, this is just another thing, because they've been through a lot of these isolation, worried about sickness, worried about a lot of things before COVID happened and before other people are worrying about those things. It hasn't been easy. It's been a very tough year. It's been incredibly hard. But I couldn't be more proud of how the AAFS community of support than I am now. Staff connecting to families for private respite almost immediately. People volunteering their time to help set up virtual programs after being laid off. Engaging members as far as Belgium in new virtual programs. Board members attending daily noon-hour meetings, discussing things like, how do we survive? We did survive, and we thrived. We have new national partners with great folks like Outfox Magazine. We have upcoming meetings with autism centers in Mumbai and Iran to discuss collaboration. We're co-hosting an international symposium on innovative approaches in autism. We have a new housing project with Autism Calgary and the SNE Foundation. And we have a new suite of virtual programs that are here to stay. And it's really incredible for me to be here and be able to see everybody. We're going to have time in the tables to catch up. It's always emotional for me this night, seeing faces that were here so long ago. A lot of people I still call friends, people that put in their time at AAFS that continually come back and support us. So our hope for this event is it becomes a real annual alumni gathering and a real party. And of course, we really want to party in person one day soon. But really, right now, I want to host, if everybody has a beverage. I have a good local tool shed, People Skills here. Let's say everybody to raise a glass and toast yourself. If you're in this room, you do amazing things for people in your life. You may not be appreciated for it all the time, but believe me, everybody here, the people in your life are lucky to have you. So I'm going to say cheers to everybody and thank you for being here. I'm now going to call up whatever members of the lead team are going to come up and present the Unsung Hero Award. So thank you guys all very much and enjoy the rest of the night.
Hello, everybody. Christian here. And Brittany. Look at that.
I'm Brittany.
So Brittany and I will be presenting the Unsung Heroes Award this evening. The Unsung Heroes Award is given to someone or people who have shown exceptional leadership, guidance, and support during the COVID-19 pandemic. Related to their involvement with AAFS online programming or their continued support of the AAFS community. This, like I said earlier in my very clunky address, this has been very difficult, and the people who have shown their dedication to AAFS in these trying times. We got Spooky Scott there in the corner, everybody. Really throwing me off. Good thing I have administrative control because I can mute Scott. Yeah, this has been very tough, and the people who have stuck around in these times, you are very appreciated. So we want to get to the winners there. Can I get a drum roll? I know somebody was monitoring the drum roll, and that was not me. I love it. So the winner of the Unsung Hero Award / the inductees for this year's Unsung Heroes are Owen Falk, Liam McGinnis, David Holt, and the entire Dungeons and Dragons crew. So thank you so much. Here, I'll get the. Let's add the celebrities too, everybody. Look at them go. Hold on. Yay. Glenn Close loves you all. All right. I am going to hop off the stage.
So these people won this award, and I'm just going to read the little descriptions that we have for everyone quick. So Owen, from running Jackbox evenings to helping out town halls, Owen was there to lend a helping hand whenever needed. He has shown his commitment to AAFS culture and community. Liam McGinnis, if there was an event, Liam always did his best to be there. From dance parties to Jackbox nights and vault calls, he was there, even if it was just to say hello. David Holt, throughout the pandemic, David has shown nothing but dedication and passion for AAFS. He helped get our first virtual program running, and he has been there to help out as needed. He has been a familiar face and a comforting presence on virtual activities and continues to be. And the D&D COVID crew. The first virtual program we launched was D&D, and we played it 4 times a week, with each session being full. This program brought normalcy to our members and in it. We also want to do a special shout out to all of our staff who provided private respite for our families. Thank you for supporting our families and for being part of this community. We see it and we appreciate everything that you guys do.
I was not expecting this out of anywhere. I might help Scott kill Dean for doing this. I am so touched. I don't know about you guys, but this is amazing.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, this is like, I think my 3rd AAFSies event and my first one.
Dang
And
it.
every year I see people, we get AAFSies, and every time it's like, yeah, that makes great sense. That person is awesome at their job. And the winning one, it's like there is like 70 other people who would be up here right now. So
Yeah,
just
this
get
is
the chance.
This is my second one as well, David. So you got one more on me, unfortunately. I gotta catch up.
I just wanted to take a moment to just say to everybody and whoever thought to nominate me, because Lord knows I don't think I deserve this one, but I have to say thank you. and just during all of these troubled times and how hard everything has been for everybody. And like, it just means so very much. And I'm really happy. And like, I want to give a shout out, I guess, to everybody else who has won an AAFSie tonight, and just say everybody here has deserved it. I want to give a special thanks to you guys for keeping in contact. Like how just even like people want to go off and say how supportive we've been or whatnot. I just want to say thank you to AAFS in general for just doing whatever you can to give everybody, to just keep everybody together and really show just the power of just people coming together and just really showing how much they care about one another. Because really, in the end, during times like this, isn't that all we need? And and things like that are why I always say to my friends whenever they ask how's work, I'm like, the best job I ever had. Like
that, Liam, I second that.
Yeah, I can say straight up that when AAFS began or when we shut down or whatnot, I was heartbroken. Like, just because it was one of the hardest things to hear or accept, but knowing deep down that everything was made, all the decisions were made as hard as they were for the best. They were all made for the best. And one thing, and people take it for granted a lot, was the fact that we all came together and we just hoped for one another. And aren't communities like AAFS and everything built from hope?
Yeah, totally well said. AAFS family for the win, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
Heartfelt.
Thank
and
you
honest.
all.
We appreciate everything you've done for AAFS. So thank you. Now,
thank you, everyone. We'll leave.
Yeah, we'll move on.
Get out of here now. Leave you with Chris.
Oh,
yeah. Unfortunately, we gotta leave you with our wonderful MC. So we'll catch y'all later.
Appreciate it.
And I
Thanks, guys.
sincerely apologize that my speech lasted longer than your love life, Chris.
Okay. Good one. All right. Well, let's just click away. We got to keep the ball rolling, please. Thank you very much. All right. So now the next AAFSie we have is the Community Partner of the Year. And presenting, we will have two incredible individuals. First off, we have Ronan Furtick, a real-life rock star and longtime AAFS member who will be featured as the ASD superstar in the next issue of Outfox magazine. And Anton Gasper, who really needs no introduction. Anton is one of the original AAFS members and of the AAFS Builders Circle. And of course, he gives great hugs and everyone loves him. So please welcome Anton and Ronan.
Thanks, Chris.
Good evening, everyone. Hey, hello.
Hi, Anton.
Hey, Farah.
So what?
Yeah. This award goes out to the Community Partner of the Year, given to long-term community partners who exemplify AAFS value and whom we couldn't do what we do without. But before we announce the awards, let me give out a little speech of what being part of an AAFS community is all about. And yeah,
okay.
Being an AAFS community, having autism is one of the best experiences which you can in anyone's lifetime. Being in an AAFS community can be a really great social experience for anyone to thoroughly engage with others who do have autism. I know this pandemic has worried us, but don't worry. If we all do the right thing, we will get through this together. And as always, let's get on with the awards.
Okay. Anton's turn?
Yeah, your turn.
And it goes to Autism Calgary. This is hard right now. My brain hurts.
The Canadian lacrosse community. In 2018, the Canadian. In 2018, AAFS lacrosse was born. Over the past year, teams in leagues from Quebec and British Columbia came together to host, coach, equip, encourage, and befriend members of AAFS. From games to practices to nationwide Jackbox gaming events during shutdowns, they showed their pride in Canada's national summer sport, and that they care about their friends at AAFS. Sorry, what?
Oh, dude, I don't know. The next one.
Okay. This I would also now to pronounce I would also now to pronounce the Olympus Boxing Club. Olympus Boxing over the past 3 years, Thursday nights have been AAFS members converge on Olympus Boxing. Under the guidance of Coach Angelo Habib, they have become part of the membership and the Calgary boxing community, training, skipping, and even sparring alongside their Olympus club mates. For these sincere and selfless acts of friendship, inclusion, and kindness, we want to thank and recognize them.
All right, Lennon, take it on.
Yeah.
I want to say I was blown away when I heard that Autism Calgary won an award. I think many of you know that Autism Calgary and AAFS, we're one family, and we've grown together. We've grown together from similar board members, and some people worry about families growing apart. And I'm thrilled to be part of a family that is growing together. In part of my job, I go across the country and I go across Alberta, and I go to other communities, and I come back to Calgary, and I'm really proud of the family that we have. I was so blown away. I was too shy to come up with the camera alone, so I brought myself a puppy, and he agreed as long as I kept feeding him treats. So Q is here to help. Thank you for providing this award. And
yep, lacrosse is a great sport, and I'm glad to be able to play it with all my friends. So thanks for playing the sport that I love with me, and I'm glad to share it with you guys.
Thank you so much for all your hard work, and we'll be moving on to the Builder Circle inductees. And presenting this award, we have Faye Furtick, the current board chair for the AAFS Board of Directors and longtime AAFS family, and Ian Menzies, current vice chair of the AAFS Board of Directors and longtime AAFS family as well. And under the leadership of Ian and Faye, the AAFS board has been a great support for AAFS and helping us achieve new heights. So give a nice warm welcome to Ian and Faye.
Hello, is my mic working?
Yes. Is mine?
Good.
All right. So before we begin, Ronan, my son, just wanted to, he forgot to say something. So is it okay, Ian, if he just shares a little quote and then we can get on with the show? Okay, go, Ronan. Oh, that's it.
Thank you, everyone. I forgot to mention I found earlier. I know there are usually times when you can make friends at AAFS, and there are also some times where people can feel a little nervous and feel left out. But don't worry, you will always get friends. And there's this quote from Dr. Seuss, which is very inspiring, saying, "Be yourself, because the people who do not mind matter, and the people that matter do not mind." Thank you for your time.
Thanks. Yay.
Back to you, Faye.
Okay, thanks. Called me Faye. That's funny. Anyway, we were asked to have some banter, and I don't have any, but I am wearing this really cool hat. So I want to encourage everyone tonight to go and pick up these really cool beanies because they're on the App Store. So anyway. Ian,
I also love the drum
share?
kit in behind you.
Oh yeah.
Do we get a drum solo later?
If we're allowed, I don't know, maybe. Dean, I don't know,
Yes.
maybe. Okay. Well, you got to ask the musician. Okay, so let's get on with this because they don't want to hear from us. Anyway, well, one thing I want to say, because we're from the board, we're just the board. This community is awesome. I don't know, I've cried a lot in the last hour and a bit. So anyway, I want to thank everyone here. You guys have been amazing. It's been an incredible year. And thank you to not just the staff and the volunteers. You're the heart of AAFS, all our members tonight, but also our community partners. I can't help but think that even though we're kind of, all apart, all these windows and doors have opened up for AAFS, and that makes me and I think our board very excited and very proud to be part of this community. So I'm going to stop because I'm going to cry. So tonight we're very proud to announce the AAFS Builder Award. So these are people who are elected into the AAFS circle each year. Builders are past long-term community members who've made an immeasurable impact on AAFS and the community. So Ian, you want to take the first one? We've got lots of great people to induct tonight.
You bet, Faye. Thanks very much. And just to echo your thoughts about the honor of serving on a board for such a fantastic organization and such a great group of people. The first inductee this year into the Builders Circle is Lauren Rolett, or Rollet. Not quite sure about that pronunciation. Lauren was AAF's first office manager. That's pretty cool. And over her years, shaped the AAFS culture and her dedication for our families. Lauren was instrumental in development of the AAFS sensory experience and also was the founder of Ocasia, an AAFS-like program under the Autism Edmonton umbrella. That's pretty cool that she went to Edmonton and kept doing the great work she did down here. Welcome to the Builders Circle, Lauren.
There
here comes Lauren. Okay.
Hi, I'm so glad to finally be able to come. It's very exciting. I am up in Edmonton, but we have less snow than you guys, so. But I'm happy to be joining, and I've missed all your faces so much, and this was so cool to see how much everybody has grown, and proud of everybody.
Thanks, Lauren. So good to see you. Lauren was the first person that we met when we joined AAFS and moved to Calgary from Vancouver, and I'll always remember her kindness and just how much she welcomed us. And I remember when Ronan on his first event went, we joined, and then I asked her, how was he? And she just looked at me and went, he was fine. Like, don't worry. So anyway, thank you, Lauren. I'm so glad to see you. Our next inductee is Jamie Anderson Shui, I think that's how you pronounce, was the first full-time AAFS staff outside of Dean and our first program director. Jamie brought much needed structure to many of AAFS HR processes. Jamie also brought many of her friends and family to the AAFS community, all who were incredible assets. She also served on the board years after leaving AAFS. So come on up, Jamie, if you're here.
Hi, Dean and everybody. I want to say thank you for recognizing me at your event. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. I'm glad that I had an impact when I was with AAFS. But I have to say that the impact probably was more felt by me. To be perfectly honest, AAFS really shaped who I am. And we still talk about the youth all the time. I recognize now that they're not youth anymore, but we talk about you guys all the time, and we have a good laugh about all of the amazing inside jokes that we had. I was really happy when Zach moved 2 doors down from me, and I got to have like random AAFS members on my porch unannounced, just saying hi because Jamie lived down the street, which was really fun. I miss you guys. I love what you do for the community, and I'm your biggest supporter, even though I'm not with you guys anymore. But I hope everybody's doing well, and take care, and thank you so much for this honor.
All right. Thanks, Jamie. I'm not sure if Faye's coming back. Oh, there she is, but I think it's my turn, right, Faye? So the next inductee to the Builders Circle this year is Megan Brister. She was with AAFS from the very start and the middle, and still maintains a close relationship with many members. Megan remained with AAFS for a decade, even when she was attending school across the pond. I assume that doesn't mean Glenmore Reservoir, but probably the Atlantic Ocean. And after, while moving and living to Vancouver, she was integral in the development of our arts-based self-advocacy program, and she has a special gift of acceptance. So congratulations, Megan Brister. You are one of this year's inductees into the Builders Circle.
Hello, everyone. It's Megan and Fergus.
I have to make this quick because who knows how long he's going to last. Probably not long. But it's so nice to see you all. Sorry we couldn't be there, but we will come visit as soon as we can. And for now, thank you to all the beautiful souls at AAFS and who's a part of AAFS for my induction into the AAFSies. It's such an honor, such an honor. AAFS forever shaped who I am, the way I work, my sense of community. Yeah, here we go, we're going. And I can't wait for Fergus to meet you all and to grow up with all of that love and knowledge that I did. And I'm so excited to meet people I haven't met yet, because I'm sure if you're part of this family, you are an amazing person. So thank you once again. I'm still looking forward to the AAFS Caravan road trip out to Vancouver. So let me know when that's gonna happen. Thank you again. I love and miss you all so much. Can we blow a kiss, Ferg? Yeah. Mwah! Mwah! Say bye-bye. Bye.
Awesome. That was great. Aw.
Tough act to follow, Faye.
No, that's really tough. Like, it's just us old people here. No offense, Ian. All right. Our next inductee is Alex Naylor, who brought Stepping Out to AAFS and their attention to detail with every aspect and development of the program ensured its long-term success. Alex has always made sure everyone knew how much they were appreciated with the delivery of little notes of thanks and appreciation. You can't put a price on those little notes and when someone does that with you. They live the AAFS values in their day-to-day life as strong as anyone and has made an immeasurable impact on AAFS. So congratulations, Alex.
Hello. I'm very honored to be asked to join this Builder Circle, and sorry I can't be at the virtual event live, but I'm glad I was able to contact everyone through the magic of video. It's hard to even think about what to say beyond just how much AAFS has given to my life, so more of appreciation from me to the organization, all of the staff that I got to work with, and all of the members I got to meet and work with, and people who've touched my life in amazing ways. I've learned so much from so many of you, and I think specifically from Stepping Out, it just brought so much fun and joy to my life, seeing everyone moving and grooving and having a good time. So I will forever miss Stepping Out, and I'm so thankful to the other staff who managed to keep it going and growing and getting better than ever all the time. I learned and growed? Yeah, a lot from growed, is that a word? I learned and I had grown so much through the process of not only working and Stepping Out, but handing over the Stepping Out reins to the next group of staff. So thank you for everyone who helped me understand that a program has such a bigger life than just who is working or who is participating as a member in it at the time. It's more just about AAFS and the continuity of what makes AAFS so great. So in summary, I just want to say a special big thank you to the members who we got to work with and everyone who helped me to grow a lot through that time. I hope you have a great evening and take good care, everyone. And also AAFS, I've heard about all of the efforts you've been going to still reach out to members. So good luck with your continued adaptations and resilience and innovations with that. Okay, all my love. Bye.
Thank you, Alex. My daughter Kira is sitting behind me. I think you can see her favorite programs to date was Stepping Out. And she was excited to get back to the new post-COVID version that's been restarted. So thank you, Alex. The next inductee is particularly meaningful, I think, because this is a posthumous award. Kathy McDonald and her boys, Ryan and Andrew, and her husband, Scott. They're an original AAFS family, even before the name AAFS was conceived of and brought up. Kathy was an incredible advocate for her boys and always said yes to an opportunity to support or volunteer. I didn't know Kathy and Scott well, but I have had the pleasure of meeting them both and their boys, and can speak from what little I do know about her that she was indeed a bright light in the community. The Calgary community, autism community, and AAFS are built on people like her and the dedication and work that she did to make lives better for people on the spectrum and their families. I'm not sure if anyone is here to accept the award for Kathy, but if they pop up on the screen, we will get out of their way. And if not, I think I can speak very briefly to say that Scott, her husband, and her two boys, fabulous boys, Ryan and Andrew, I'm sure are very appreciative of this honor. Over to you, Faye.
Thanks, Ian. We've got one more inductee, and then we'll get on. So the last one is Meg Panotti. Whether it's arranging access rides for our members, attending hockey games, holding thousands of jerseys, or playing lacrosse with AAFS members, Meg loved playing, helping, and supporting everyone around her. You were always guaranteed a smile on her face and an offer to help whenever she could. So congratulations to Meg.
And to all the inductees.
And to all the inductees, yes. I think that's it from us. So thank you very much. And this has been such a great event. So thanks for having us.
Thank you, AAFS board. Yes. Thank you all for all your hard work with AAFS, and we really do appreciate it. And so now we will be moving on to our third performance of the evening. And our next performer is a singer-songwriter who grew up in Standard and now lives in the illustrious Strathmore. In 2015, he was Music Association Male Artist of the Year, and in 2016, he took home the ACMA Album of the Year award for his release, I Was There. Now he's making headway with his new single, Better in a Bar. Please welcome Drew Gregory.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Wow, what an amazing community you got here. I've been on for the last half hour or so, just checking things out, and it's really cool to see. I love the community and love the closeness to everything. And thank you so much for having me be a part of it. I saw Dean was drinking a beer earlier, so I wasn't sure if I was going to play this song, but I think that gave me the clearance to do so. This is a beer drinking song, but to me, it's a song more about inclusivity and just sitting down and chatting with everybody and listening to their stories. It's one of my favorite things to do, and got to do some traveling at a pretty young age, and that's kind of where this all started. So I hope you like this one. I've been from here to there, seems that everywhere, everybody's got a story to tell. And I always find that with an open mind, sometimes I learn a little something myself. I'm always up for a good conversation, I'll always have a cold one wait. Redneck blue collar suit and tie, silver dollar, pull up a chair with me. Black and white, left and right, everybody's getting my good time guarantee. Well, it don't matter where you're from, as long as you can have some fun. Let me make it clear, ain't an ounce of judgment here. No, I could have a beer with damn near anyone. Yeah. I don't discriminate, you just name the place. High class and hole in the wall. Whichever way you swing, it don't change a damn thing. We can throw them back until last call. Redneck blue collar suit and tie, silver dollar, pull up a chair with me. Black and white, left and right, everybody's getting my good time guarantee. Well, it don't matter where you're from, as long as you judgment here. No, I could have a beer with damn near anyone. Yeah. Doctor, nurse, construction worker, lawyer, trucker, banker, server, local, or just passing through. Teachers, farmers, engineers, firefighters, volunteers, and don't forget about our troops. Oh, raise one up for you. It don't matter where you're from, as long as you have some fun. Oh, let me make it clear, ain't an answer judgment here. No, I could have a beer with damn near anyone. Yeah, I could have a beer with damn near anyone. Oh, yeah. Well, I know family's always important to me. My son's showing me some funny pictures here as we put this show on. That's the joy of doing some shows from home. But I had a great mom and dad. They were always good to me. And when I was putting together, oh, we got here. Check this picture out. Can I show them? That's what he's showing me there. You're goofy. So I was putting together an album a few years ago. It was about 6 years ago now, and I was trying to write songs, but also looking for some songs, some outside cuts as well. And nothing was immediately screaming at me, but one song finally came across, and it just hit me right off the bat. Loved the tune, and I was seeing a girl at the time and kind of thinking about buying her a ring. So it just seemed to fit. I ended up cutting the song and making it the title track of my sophomore album, and ended up buying the ring. And we just celebrated our 6th wedding anniversary. So play this one for you. It's called The Way I Was Raised. You're a goof. I've never done anything halfway. Ain't afraid to get my hands dirty for an honest day pay. Never take a handout. If I was down, rather die than spend my dollar that I know I never made. I guess I'm a stubborn man. That's the way that I was raised. So if you say yes, girl, I promise you're the only one I'll ever love, and that will never change. And for what it's worth, I'm a man of my word. You can trust that I'll be faithful up until my dying day. Treat you like a lady. So that's the way that I was raised. Got this blue on my collar from my hard-working father. Learned how to treat a woman at an early age. Got an angel of a mother. God knows how much he loves her. They both made me who I am today. That's the way that I was raised. Talk to your daddy last week, and I asked him for your hand, 'cause I just had to hear him say that it was alright. Here we are tonight, and I'm down here on one knee. I wouldn't ask any other way. Call me old-fashioned. That's the way that I was raised. Got this blue on my collar from my hard-working father. Learned how to treat a woman at her age. Got an angel of a mother. God knows Thank you very much. I'm reading the comments on the side. Thanks, Kimberly and Owen, Richard. You guys are all so nice. This is an awesome community here. I know it's been a crazy, crazy year. I try not to talk about it too much. I just make try to make some music and help everybody forget about things. But this has been a wild one. So I've always been an optimist, I guess. I always thought things are going to get better, and I know they will. So I wrote this song. This is my most optimistic song. I thought I'd leave you with this one tonight. We just wrote this for fun on a Friday afternoon, and I've heard this is heard people say that this song is just their Friday afternoon party song, and I've heard people say this is the song, their anthem that helped them get over cancer. So it's amazing to see the different ways people interpret music, but it's one of my favorite ones to sing, and I hope you guys like it. We'll leave you with this one. It's called No Good. Don't look back, don't need to look back. You can't change yesterday. Lately it's been on no good, but I know good's coming my way. La 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 la, la 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 la. Yeah, I know someday ain't your best days. Yeah, it's okay to hurt sometimes. If you're needing, if you're good feeling, gonna shut out the lights tonight, we gonna make it alright. Right here, right now, let's sing it out loud. It's time for me and you. Forget about what's getting us down and remember what's getting us through. Don't look back, don't need to look back. Can't change yesterday. Lately it's been on no good, but I know good's coming my way. La 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 la. La 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 la. Everybody knows somebody who needs somebody who needs a friend. Get on through it. Here's how we do it. We'll let up the band and dance. Come on, clap your hands. Right here, right now, let's sing it out loud. It's time for me and you. Forget about what's getting us down and remember what's getting us through. Don't look back, don't need to look back. Can't change yesterday. Lately it's been on no good, but I know good's coming my way. La 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 la. La 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 la. And I know this sounds so simple. Play it tight. Simple, sometimes it's hard to do. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, but I know where there's a little light shining through. Yeah. You not only found a harmonica, you found the one in the right key. Play it for him. La 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 la. Sing it. La 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 la, yeah. La 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 la, yeah. La 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 la, yeah. Right here, right now, let's sing it out loud. Forget about what's getting us down. No, we can't change yesterday. No good, but I know good's coming my way. Said lately it's been on no good. I know good is coming my way. Yeah. That's it for me, everybody. Drew Gregory, thank you so much for having me on here. Let's do this again sometime. And Ty Gregory.
Thank you so much, Drew. That was really heartfelt and warming, and you have a very smooth voice, so thank you for that.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have a good night, everyone.
And before we move on, we're just going to have Scott come up quickly and accept the award on part of Meg. So I will give you Scott Godfrey, everyone.
Hey, everybody. Thank you. Pinati is my oldest daughter. And she left this world August 13th suddenly. Megan made my job better and more wonderful because Megan literally folded over 700 hockey jerseys and database them so that she said her friends could get the jersey they wanted. And she said, besides, I'm tired of the garage in my room being full of jerseys, Dad. She actually really cared about AAFS very much. So I emailed Dean. She never got the chance, so she had a lot of physical challenges over the past years, and the support of AAFS and her friends. I know it's been harder on some of her friends at times than me, and that shouldn't be the case. But some of her friends miss her. The outpouring from guys that are members that came by the house. Owen, best banana bread ever, buddy. It tasted so good. And Megan would talk with a lot of her friends at AAFS, or her friends. It just happened that they happened to be at AAFS or other stuff or not, about the quality of popcorn at an arena had a direct impact on how good the team was. The Adanacs were really good because Maxwell Arena was their home for 2 weeks 2 years ago. And big shout out to DC and Delbs. And I'm glad that she made an impact. And
Scott, you froze and cut out. I don't know if you can hear this. But you know what we can do, Scott, is we're going to move on to the Birds of Chicago. And then once you get your technical issues fixed, we will come back to you to finish that very touching speech. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to introduce our final performers of the act. We have the people who, the Birds of Chicago, who are from Nashville. Hang on one sec. There we are. Okay. Birds of Chicago, who have been riding a swell of good mojo in the America's scene since their inception in 2012. Now with their new album, Love in Wartime, they're set to both confirm that Roots World buzz and break on through to a much wider audience. Please welcome the Birds of Chicago.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear us? Scott,
Yes.
That was such a touching speech and message about your daughter. I wish that we had known Megan, but it sounds like her love lives on very, very strongly with this community, and we're honored to be here with you all. And this song is called You're Not Alone, and you're not, and love never dies. How bright you are. Anywhere you go, you're not alone. Rocks and bugs and angel wings. Every little shiny thing. Anywhere you go, you're not alone. You're the North Star and the compass. Always finding something wondrous. Anywhere you go, you're not alone. throwing harm. None of us is here for love, but you're not alone. In the cradle of the sick, all the ones who came before you, their strength is yours now. You're not alone. Sparrows in the morning, crows at dusk, singing with your daddy. We have love. We have love. We have love. We have love. You're not alone. We have love. We have love. We have love. You're not alone. De l'Afrique à l'Acadie, de l'Europe aux Amériques, la musique nous réunit, une famille. La musique nous réunit, de la Louisiane au sans souci. Tigalam, Tigali, on arrive, une famille. And a little evening star, how bright you are. We have love. You're not alone. We have love. We have love. We have love. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. Good night, Kimberly. Thank you so much. So we are Birds of Chicago. I'm Allison Russell, and this is JT Nero. We have deep love for Alberta. I have a lot of family in Alberta. I'm from Montreal originally, but we live outside of Nashville, Tennessee now. But I have a lot of family in Calgary and a lot of family in Edmonton and Saskatchewan, actually, for that matter, too. But actually all across Canada. And we are missing my Canadian family so much. But this time of pandemic will pass eventually, and we'll get to be together again in beautiful parks and family reunions and gatherings. And in the meantime, these virtual gatherings bring us a lot of joy and a lot of hope. So this is a tune that we want to dedicate to the wisdom of our young ones. JT and I have a little girl named Ida, who is going to be 7 at the end of the year. And he wrote this tune originally for our niece before we became parents, before we could even imagine, the joy and the terror that comes along with becoming parents. But now our niece has to share it with our daughter and with all the children of the world.
That's right. But yeah, it's a song about trying to hang on to a bit of that wonder and mystery and majesty that our very young ones are still a bit connected to. They still got, the younger they are, this, you know, a bit of the stardust on you. And we tend to lose that somewhere along the way.
I don't know if we lose it. I think we just forget.
But I believe it can be found again. So, flying dreams.
We wish you flying dreams tonight.
Do you remember the 4th November? The geese in the pine by your home. Down from Ontario, you fed them every morning. Little crumbs in your pocket, yeah. And then one day, they were gone on. The one they left behind, broken wing, drifting along. Oh, how you cried, 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 cried. When you wake up, when you wake up, when you wake up and everything is dying out, hold you close, I will wipe the tears from your eyes. You are young, you are wise, even your time, sha-da-da-da. I wish you flying dreams, I wish you flying dreams, I wish you flying dreams, flying dreams. I know it's you wings, I know it's you wings, I know it's you wings, I know it's you wings. And if you grow those things, that's everything. There's no more dreams, there's all the silence in the night. When you were a little girl, oh, you loved the world. When you were a little baby girl, oh, you loved the world. When you were a little baby girl, you felt the pain of the world. When you were a little baby girl, whoa, you felt the pain. Oh, I can see your mother trying to rock you to sleep, but your eyes are with the ghosts out on the periphery. When you wake up, when you wake up, when you wake up and everything is down, hold you close, I will wipe the tears from your eyes. You are young, you are wise, here in your time, sha-da-da-da. I wish you flying dreams, I wish you flying dreams, I wish you flying dreams, I wish you flying dreams. I don't wish you wings, I don't wish you wings, I don't wish you wings, I don't wish you wings. Cause if you love those things, that's everything. There's no more dreams, there's all the silence in the night. I wish you flying dreams, I wish you flying dreams, I wish you flying dreams, I wish you flying dreams. I don't wish you wings, I don't wish you wings, I don't wish you wings, I don't wish you wings. Cause if you grow those things, that's everything. There's no more dreams, there's all the silence in the night.
Hey. Bye, Becky. Becky, a lot of people want to say goodbye to Becky. I was going through my, I'm an honorary Canadian. I married.
After the party is the after party.
I've seen a lot of bye Becky's, and I was going through my Rolodex of Alberta slang to make sure that wasn't some can't stand the song. I'm out of here. Bye, Becky. I think everybody was just saying
No, it
bye,
was just
bye
a
to
literal
Becky.
goodbye.
Yeah. Bye, Becky.
Well, we're gonna play you a tune called Super Lover. Things are pretty intense here in the United States of America right now, and we need a little extra super love. So we're playing this. In fact, tonight we live just outside of Nashville now, and the presidential debate is happening a few miles away, and we are much happier to be here with y'all than watching that. So this is very good. We had a reason not to tune into that. We can hear the recap tomorrow from the people that are paid to be there reporting on it.
We just hope the intellectual firepower coming from a few miles away doesn't jam up the frequencies here.
Anyway, to brighter, better days ahead.
And she's right. The song is called Super Lover. And it is not a partisan statement to say that we are operating a little bit of a love deficit. We need all the super lovers to stand up and account for themselves. Worldwide.
Sorry, get myself in tune. If there's such a banjo.
We spent about 2 hours making sure that our heads perfectly framed our daughter's stunning artwork behind us.
That's right. It says "Love You," and there's a little tiny unicorn that you probably can't see, but that's my favorite part. This little kind of Dr. Seussy looking unicorn walking down the rainbow. You've never seen a capo and a banjo? I know I'm cheating. Because when I am not good at tuning and detuning strings as I go. I break them every time. All right, here we go. Super Love. Tears of rage, tears of grief from Inglewood to Nairobi. We need a super love. Need a super lover. Double Dutch and hula hoops, all our fears in loops and loops. We need a super love. Need a super lover all night. So cold. Who among us dreams the dawn? Who could count the flowers in your heart? Lord, let me die before my child. Every mother far and wide. That's a super love. I'm a super love. You can feel it near and far. It fades the moon and blinds the stars. That's a super love. Are you a super lover all night? So cold. Who among us dreams the dark? Who could count the flowers in your heart? love? Are you a super love? There's no God of fire and blood. If there's a God, God is love. We need a super love. Need a super lover all night. So cold. Who among us dreams the dark? Who could count the flowers in your heart? Tears of rage, tears of grief from Inglewood to Nairobi. Need a super love. Need a super love. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, y'all. You know, would someone with some administrative muscle kindly tell us when we played too long or when we should stop playing? I think we're right around the. Do we have time for one more? To sneak in one more?
Christian says yes.
All right. Let's just say, you want to say some more?
Brittany says yes. Anton, Michelle. Okay,
All right.
we'll do one last. And thank you so much for letting us be part of your celebration tonight. Thank you for the wonderful community that you create and form. The ripples of goodness are felt by us here south of the border. And we can't wait till we get to come back to Alberta in real life. Not this is real life too, but in person. And we miss everybody in Calgary and in Canada. And we wish you all so much love and health and happiness and goodness and togetherness through these tough times. Lots of love from our home to yours.
This is a brand new one called Saints in Motion.
I'm gonna get my clarinet out. It's gonna be okay.
It's a brand new one, so I'm gonna strum here for about 7 seconds and go through all the chords that are in the song in my head. Feel pretty good about it. I've been on the top of the hill just after the lightning strikes. I had to take the thunder's word, yeah, I know what that's like. And you heard the muffled music thump outside the gymnasium. Doors swung open, something felt broken, you never went on in.
And the coldest eyes ask nothing of you, child. You don't ask who you are, don't ask who you are. But come on, baby, don't give up now. You know it's getting ready for the turnaround. Consecrated saints of motion, they're gonna kiss our $40 wedding ring.
I met you, I was so scared, you were scared as me. But we were more than the sum of our hearts, it was some kind of alchemy. We flew out on the edge of the storm, we rode the wild sea. We were the question and the answer, we were force and poetry. Now after all these years, I can't believe that this is how it is. Like a cloud of hornets all around us, these little dissatisfactions. Words like waves against the cliffs, erosion you can't see. And
enough to tear two souls apart. Neither one knows it's happening. And the coldest stars ask nothing of you, child. Don't ask who you are. Won't ask who you are. Come on, baby, don't give up now. You know it's getting ready for the turnaround. And the consecrated saints in motion, they're gonna kiss our $40 wedding ring. We are one, we are two, we are three. Look at our girl, she's drawing something. Draw your mama, draw your pop. Put that sun in the corner top. Now put some grass there beneath our feet. Don't forget the lollipop tree. Put some grass there beneath our feet. Don't forget the lollipop trees. We are one.
Hey, blessings on you all.
You so
Thank
much.
you so much. What a pleasure
And
to
a
be with you
big
tonight.
thanks to Ian Menzies for inviting us. We've worked with Ian over the years at the Calgary Folk Fest. So big thanks to Ian.
Thanks, Dean,
Big
for
love to all of
walking
you.
us through it.
Thank you, Dean. Thanks, everybody. Happy AAFSies.
Wow. I think what a way to end the entertainment lineup we had tonight. That was just amazing.
Before we move on to that, I would just like to get Scott back up on the stage because during his speech he was cut off short due to technical difficulties, and I know we'd all love to hear the end of that. So, Scott, whenever you're ready, if you're here.
I think it's pretty being Meg made everything better. She was wonderfully flawed, and she was a brat, and she was stubborn, and she loved unconditionally. And I think anyone that works lead team or has stuck around for past any of my rants and raves will know that one of the reasons that I'm grateful every day is because of my daughter. And my zeal and my intensity, and sometimes my just willingness to tell someone to, just shut up and listen, is because Megan would shut up and listen. And I would give away all the world just to know that Megan built something at AAFS because of her heart. And she, she was really cool too to hang out with. And sometimes, just it can always be worse. It can always be worse. And she would always say that. How you doing, Meg? And I would say, how you doing? And she learned by the time she was about 12 to go, wonderful. And, sometimes I look at our members and they make more out of a day than I do out of 10 years. And so did my daughter. And her mom's shoulders right there. And that's why sometimes when Sue drives the bus, she's just like, would you guys just relax? Because our daughter taught us that. Because believe me, I'm not the most relaxed guy. Don't respond to that, Christian. Don't you dare respond. Thank you. Thank you just for seeing the wonderfulness that was Megan. This is just a really nice night. And this is a career, not a job. And I'm really glad that all of you are in my life, in our life, and that we're got to meet Megan or feel the effects of the love she had for everyone. Thanks.
Yeah.
Someone kicked me off now. Oh, there, I can kick myself off.
Thank you, Scott. That was really touching, and sending you lots of love. You were so great with me at AF, so I really appreciate that. And okay, so moving on. Before we move on to our final award, we have to thank our amazing sponsors, because without them, this event would not be possible. So, presenting Lights, Camera, Action, Stand in Command, longtime friend of AFS, Avnish has spent countless hours empowering our leadership team and board of directors. Whether mentoring leaders or supporting local events and business, Avnish and his team at Stand in Command empower people and companies every day. There's also the Seneve Foundation, who's always there to support the autism community at a local, regional, or national level, and AFS is always proud to work alongside them. And all that glitters, we have the Raymond James Wealth Advisors have been a strong support for years and multiple events, and we always look forward to working together with them. So thank you to all to our generous sponsors. You really do make such a difference with us. Okay, now for our final awards, presenting the AAFSie presenting the AAFSie for the Program of the Year and the AAF Solution, we have the AAF Sports Crew with 4 amazing people. We have Zach Currier, a lacrosse player for Team Canada and Calgary Roughnecks, and a longtime friend of the AAFS and Volunteer of the Year award winner as well tonight. We have Dylan Chan, another amazing lacrosse player and friend of AAFS. He's a 3-time national championship and a founder member of the Thunder's Monkeys Lacrosse. And we have Owen Falk, member volunteer and intentional mentee, and an AAFS who has helped start several. And who has started several chapel opportunities for our members. And of course, Bryce Ripley, who's been involved in every single AFS-related program since 2015 and now plays a key role involved in volunteering for sports programs in Alberta. And he's also beaten me every single time we had a race in parkour. So here's the AFS crew.
Yeah, all right, I guess we'll take her away. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all happy, healthy, and safe. It's an honor to be here at these prestigious AAFSies. And, I just have a quick story before I get ahead here into the award. But when I logged in today, I went to the virtual bar to see what that was all about. I was curious, and I met a ghost there. And, ghosts are usually things you see in real life. So I wondered, what are you doing here? And the ghost said, I'm here for all the free booze. I'm not sure if the ghost found the booze or if you guys found that joke entertaining at all. But all bad jokes aside, just want to briefly shout out my good friend Scott Godfrey. Yeah, I met in 2018. Introduced me to AAFS, what it's all about, where I met other members who have now become friends. I've stayed in touch with them over time, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to be a part of this and a part of the community. And fortunately, that friendship has translated into an opportunity to be on this award show, something I can now humbly brag about for the rest of my life. So without further ado, I'll turn the Program of the Year award presentation over to Zach.
Hey guys, it's been a wonderful evening. I'm glad to be a part of it. And we are going to present the AAFSie for the Program of the Year. This AAFSie is given to a program which best showcases our culture, which provides growth and experience for our members, while also the environment.
He's so old. Public, and the winner is
D&D and Vault.
Thank you everyone so much. D&D and Vault are such amazing programs in completely different ways. And all they're fantastic to participate, and the staff that we have that run them. And I feel really lucky that they got those awards this year.
I mean, yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Doing Vault for the last couple of years has been an absolute pleasure. You get to meet so many cool people. I've learned a lot about stuff that I've never would have even thought of looking into otherwise from some of the members, from anything from psychology to stop motion animation, superheroes and comics. And then with D&D, I mean, I get to play D&D for work. That's really all I have to say about that.
I guess, well, Vault I haven't really worked a whole bunch of. I've actually only just started in the past couple of weeks, but I've already fallen in love with it. Like, I love D&D on my own time with, like, my friends, but really getting to see members really get to partake in it. And, like, I've always been a very strong advocate for that, I believe that many young people, or at least most, should be playing Dungeons & Dragons. You can learn so much about yourself and truly find your passion. And one thing that I've always really inspired is that AAFS really allows a creative space to do that, and like a space for everybody to like really be themselves, really experiment, and like really find out who they are through our D&D program, or even just amplify themselves. With Vault, I've been on for 3 years now, and I guess with that, all I could say is that like it does a similar thing, but in a very different way, which is that it also continues to just allow our members to find their passions and really be themselves. And that's something that like I wish I had as a kid. I wish that's something I wish for all of our kids to have, or just kids in general. And it's something I just find truly, well, kind of beautiful.
Thank you guys for all the hard work you guys do, because you're the ones who make the program as amazing as it is.
So we have the final award with the sports group. You guys want to keep up?
Yay, there's Bryce.
Yep.
And Dylan. Yay, we're all back.
Yep.
So thank you, D&D Vault. I know you do great things for AAFS, so we appreciate your involvement. And now presenting the AAFS solution will be Dylan.
Thanks, Zach. So the AAFS solution, given to an AAFS team member who began their journey with AAFS as an intentional mentor, and through passion and determination has become a valued member of the AAFS team and role model to our other members.
Mm-hmm. And the winner is?
There we go.
Dun, 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 dun. A good friend of all of ours, Anton Gasper.
Holy crap.
Congratulations, Anton.
Attaboy,
Yeah,
Anton.
good job, buddy.
Give me a quick break, guys. I'm going to do a quick
solution.
Landslide.
Yep. Yep.
Right, thanks everybody. It won't be the same without Dean Sabota. He's like Dean Kennecomp here on stage.
I knew you were going to call me up. Hey, this is my mom. Hey, Betty. Hey, Bob.
Hey, how you doing, Dean? So,
well deserved, Anton. What do you have to say?
Thanks for love all you guys very much. We can't see everybody because of this virus happening, and thanks for the award.
In a little history here, so years ago when Anton was about 15, he kind of said, "Hey, I want to work at AAFS," and we started what back then was called the Buddy Club. And then Anton was our first staff member, sort of to join that first member of that program to join the staff team. And I think it was pretty amazing to us that he hadn't been given the AAFS Solution Award previously. He is a member of the AAFS Builder Circle, so he may be the first AAFSie person winner to be a part of the Builder Circle prior to winning an AAFSie. So yeah, great job, Anton. We all love you. And one thing I tell people is when Anton says he's your best friend, he means it. Everybody is Anton's best friend. And yeah, so I want to thank everybody for a great night. Anton, do you want to close it off or call Chris back up? I'm gonna turn my camera off. Let you guys close it up. Maybe call Chris Bug up to.
Okay.
I'm gonna start to break down and cry and bawl, so I gotta get my camera off.
Thank you, Dean. Congrats, Anton. That's awesome, buddy.
Yes, thanks, Chris.
Yeah, good job, Anton.
Thanks, buddy.
Close off the show. Thank you all for joining us on this wonderful evening. It means a lot having all your support, showing all your support for AAFS. The amazing sponsors, our amazing entertainers, our amazing volunteers, and of course all of our amazing AAFS staff. And so thank you. We will be moving on to the after party. And Dean, if you want to shut her down for us.
I did want to come back, and I wanted to make sure, and I should have done this with more people in the room because we've lost some people as it gets late. I want to really thank Chris Bug for coming out and emceeing. We had Laurie Gibbs, who was great for 3 years, and one thing we've always wanted to do with this event is keep it as sort of internally AAFS as possible. Having the MC as a part of AAFS in the past years, we've had a number of the entertainers who were a part of AAFS. So I want to really thank Chris for stepping in and doing a fabulous job. Of course, our sponsors, the SNEEF Foundation and Standing Command, are presenting sponsors, both incredibly supportive and part of the AAFS community in helping us do what we do. I want to really thank the entire AAFSies committee. Christian and Brittany, I want to point them out because they did an amazing amount of work to get a lot of the behind the scenes stuff ready for this event. And there's too many people to thank. Everybody here, like I said,
thank your headline is Birds of Chicago.
I'll let Anton and Owen close it off, and we'll go back to the tables. The tables are really what Remo is about. So we'll turn it off here, and if you have some time, definitely hang out some tables. Let's chat a bit, especially if I haven't seen you in a while. I'd love to see you. So Anton, Owen, do you guys want to close it off? And Anton, do you want to turn off the present when you're done?
Yep, so let's can do.
Okay, Anton, do we have anything funny? Like I punched the side of my screen and it all of a sudden hits you? Yeah. LOL. Okay. Thank you all for coming tonight. I know I've had a blast like always. I don't know about you. What about you, Anton?
Yep, got some people to thank.
Okay.
Got our couple headliners. Cole Morton, Adam, comedian Drew Gregory, and our headliner Birds of Chicago.